It's more debilitating than I expected it to be. Good morning, guys. It is blazing hot outside right now. It's 86 degrees, only 11 a.m. though. It is gonna get very hot today. It's supposed to get into like the mid 90s. Mr. Abraham here keeps pausing every time we hit a shaded spot. I've been feeling really motivated this morning, but very tired still. I'm gonna take kind of another break-ish, like a half break day, sort of, if that makes any sense. So I am gonna be getting the video out, that 2-day vlog from Friday and Saturday footage. I'm gonna be editing and uploading that today and folding 2 loads of laundry. But other than that, I'm not going to do anything other than what I need to get done for myself, which includes a Target run. We're getting a new oven today. I'm so excited. And we're going to grill in the backyard. It is going to be a beautiful day, but it's also going to be very hot. So today is going to be all about staying cool and drinking a lot of ice water. So I know yesterday I briefly mentioned this, but I didn't really go into too much detail. My hand has really been giving me a lot of problems as far as just getting normal human tasks done. I haven't been able to do the dishes. I couldn't help Eric make the bed yesterday. Stupid fungus. So anyways, what I was saying was that let's call it a skin irritation, because the word fungus is really starting to gross me out. So it is on the majority of my right middle finger. So the most comfortable position to rest it in for long periods of time is by flipping people off, which is unfortunate, but kind of funny. But anyways, the worst part of it is that it feels really stiff, and also that I have to be careful with it because I need to make sure that no bacteria or anything icky gets inside of it. So keeping it covered would obviously be the easiest way to do that, but because it is a skin irritation that thrives on heat and humidity, I really shouldn't be covering it very much. So I'm kind of in this weird place with it now, where it's more debilitating than I expected it to be, but I think it is improving, so that's good. I have a cream that I'm putting on twice a day. It hasn't been the easiest. I'm walking dogs, I'm editing vlogs, and I only have one hand, and it's not my dominant hand, so it's been a work in progress. But anyways, let's see what we're having for lunch today, shall we? On this very organized coffee table, this is a shrimp burrito, which I'm super excited about. That's mine. Probably won't finish it. And then we had to try their ceviche. So ceviche is actually raw seafood that gets cooked in citrus. So if you've never tried it, super interesting, very different. We love ceviche. There was a weird period of time when we were living in Southern California where we were kind of weirdly obsessed with ceviche. We were trying to make it, and I remember one time we made it out of shark meat, which was kind of cool. This is shrimp ceviche, and ceviche is the best thing to eat when it's really hot out, because ceviche is a cold dish. I'm gonna relax for a little bit, and then we need to go to Target, and I'll explain why later. Yes, yes, yes. I even moved into this better lighting area so that you could see this. This is a beautiful shrimp burrito with black beans and avocado. Happy. So Eric likes to get weird meat in his tacos, and I wanted to show you the lengua. Can you guys see that weird texture? What part of the animal do you think this is? Let's play a fun game in the comments. Although if you speak Spanish, don't cheat, because you know what lengua means. They're good. After China, I'm so not weirded out by weird meats. I would never want to try weird pieces of meat. That's totally freaked me out. But now after China, I'm I'll try anything now. It's so hot today that even Abe is hot inside, which is crazy because Abe can sit out in the sun in 90 degrees. And he came inside to be in front of the fan. My parents say that he was obsessed with the heaters when he lived in Washington. He loved space heaters and fireplaces. They put a blanket on him and he would just pass out, and he loved it. And now in California, he's too hot. Let me see how hot it is right now, actually. It's 95 degrees. In Celsius, that's 35. It's hot. So as you guys know, I am now looking for full-time work, and I have a phone screening on Monday, which made me think about having an in-person interview. Since I gained some weight when I lived in China, my professional clothes that I had interviewed in most recently for previous jobs are now too small. So I need to find something that I could wear to an interview, a possible interview, just theoretically. Because I am gonna go to Target and get myself a hat right now, because it's been so freaking hot lately that when I walk any dogs, I have to wear a hat, or it's my face is just gonna fall off. Because I keep wearing Eric's and he actually wants to start using it. Now I need to get my own, so we need to go to Target, and I am going to go through my stuff right now and see if I can put together an outfit that I could possibly wear to an interview, and if I have any missing pieces to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything, so I would be all ready to go if I have an interview next week. I really like this outfit. This is just like a simple cotton dress, but it's literally like a big old t-shirt. But since it's a dark color and then you add like a fancy necklace like this, I think it makes for a good, like, I'm a responsible adult kind of outfit, you know? The other thing is that I do have like this nice dress that I wore to Eric's graduation and to my friend's wedding, but I'm kind of like a hot running person. Like I run like hot temperatures and I'm always sweaty. The only jacket that I can really put with it for like interview purposes is this one, but this is really hot. Like it's way too hot for that purpose. That's where I'm kind of missing, is like a little light jacket. Other option is to do like a blouse. Obviously I would wear like a black thing underneath this because this is like see-through, with like these pair of corduroys or like a pair of really dark denim. But that's also hot and like I run really hot, so I prefer a dress. I think I want to get some tanning stuff for my legs too, because that always makes me feel like 10 times more confident, and my legs do not match the color of my arms right now. So I need to look for a light jacket, maybe another dress because I know I would use it, tanning stuff, and a hat. Okay, let's go. First instinct was to go for this one. It's kind of like denim looking, but I don't know. It looks so 90s at the same time. I feel like I might hate it in a little bit. Ooh, this one's nice. Oh, I didn't notice that one. I think that's the winner. Of course, it doesn't have a price tag on it. But they also have these cute ones with a pineapple and a flamingo, but they're a little too like girly for me, I think. I think these are super interesting too. There's like pleather, and they've also got like a faux suede, but I feel like this would still be really hot. I don't think that's right for me. I actually really like this one, but I feel like I would get made fun of. I don't know, it's like too little kiddish, I think. The other thing I need is like a cotton short sleeve dress. I need more like good length ones. Ooh, this is kind of cute. I'll show you guys later, but literally everything I picked out for myself is black. Well, that was a success. I feel good about my purchases. I'll show you when we get home. You're just gonna have to ignore my bun. You guys are probably so used to it by now. At one point today, it got up to 99 degrees. So anyways, I want to show you how everything I bought is black. I was showing you the like cuter, more fashiony hats, but the reality is I am wearing this like to sweat in and to be like in the heat in while I'm like moving. So it's kind of like an athletics thing. So I went with a hat that's intended for like running and being outside and like working out and sweating in. So it actually has like a band around your head that wicks away the moisture, and it's a quick drying kind of thing, and it's ventilated, reflective, like UV protected, all that stuff. Is like a billion times better for like 50% more cost. I ended up going more practical. I know it's boring. And then I ended up getting two dresses, both of which are black also. One of them is just this simple like 3/4 sleeve dress that's got the little V at the top, and it's got like a rounded hem at the bottom. And then it has this tie thing so you can accentuate the waist with the ties. So I thought with a pair of wedges or sandals and then a really cute like gold necklace that's just like a little simple thing, it'll look like I'm not trying too hard to look profesh, but just casually I just look professional. And the other dress I got is one that looks so similar to a bajillion other dresses that I've owned in the past. So this is the dress. It's like a black t-shirt style dress with white stripes, thicker white stripe on the bottom, but it's like a thicker material. So I can definitely get away with this in a professional setting. This is good for like the first interview, and this is good for like the second interview. I was hoping to find some kind of like lightweight jacket, but they really had nothing there. And now I'm gonna pour myself an ice cold glass of lemonade. And then today's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. So in an hour or so, I'm gonna call my dad, have a nice Father's Day chat with him. Oh, I forgot to show you the big thing that showed up. Our landlord brought by a new stove. If you've been watching for a little while, you've probably heard me say, oh, our oven sucks, so I can't do blah, 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 blah. It's because the sensor didn't work. It would just keep heating and heating and heating. In the vlog where I made a pizza, I was talking about how it's good for pizza because it gets up to like 500 degrees. But the problem is that it will just keep going and going. I remember the first time I tried to bake cookies in the oven, it burnt the parchment paper at 350 degrees. And parchment paper is safe up to like 425. So I was like, there's something wrong with this oven. So it's been a problem since we moved in, so it's exciting to have a brand new, like literally they unwrapped it today, a brand new stove. However, it was 99 degrees earlier today, so we'll not be turning on the oven today. We are actually going to be grilling some turkey thighs. I don't think we've ever done turkey thighs in our house before. Tonight's like kind of a comfort food meal, so with the turkey thighs we're going to do Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes. Baked potatoes are healthier, but mashed potatoes are way more comforting. I don't know, there's something about Sunday nights that makes me want like comfort food, you know? So I'm going to go edit the vlog and try to stop sweating now. So I hate to sound like an advertisement, but I have to share my like #1 must-have item for this kind of weather. this water bottle. So I put like 5 ice cubes in this, and then it sat in my car for over an hour. And it's like 95 degrees outside, and the ice cubes there's still little bits in here. So I came back to the car to like a really cold bottle of water, and it was the best thing. This actually had a different cap on it, and then I broke it a while back, and I ended up getting the straw one. If you guys are trying to drink more water, I would recommend trying the straw top kind of thing right here. It still is vacuum sealed, so it still keeps your stuff really, really cold. I feel like when you put ice in it, it doesn't last as long as it used to with the old cap on it, so it's a little bit of a sacrifice, but personally I drink a lot more water with the straw cap on it. So I'll link this stuff down below. This is Hydro Flask. I ended up getting mine for free from a local company because I worked in promotions and radio at the time, and you end up getting a bunch of like free stuff that would otherwise just be tossed, basically. I think they're like $35, so they're definitely not the cheapest option, but if you live in a hot place, whew, this is such a saving grace. It's a good temperature outside right now, you guys. If you're wondering, we do not have central air conditioning, so it's really just about like having room fans and then keeping like blinds closed and creating airflows. But I'm so hot, it's making me really tired. So we're just gonna relax out here. We're gonna grill and we're gonna chill. We've been doing that a lot lately. I really like grilling. I was just thinking today about how like every culture has like a tradition of cooking over fire. In China, we would see people like getting charcoal grills going just like in the neighborhood or like on the sidewalk, and sometimes they're selling it, sometimes it's just like for their family. Sometimes it's fun to like cook over coals or logs or, you know, some kind of open fire. I feel like there's something in us that like wants to cook over fire. It's what sets humans apart, I think. Isn't it just cooking? Isn't that the only thing, really? Eric just made these fabulous looking turkey thighs. Gimme. Where's your dinner, Eric? You guys, I'm gonna go eat this now. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.